we are back, ready for more riveting conversation, but this time we have the people behind the scenes. Your trainers, I'm pretty sure your life coaches, and actually sitting right next to me is the founder for Green Solutions International, Dr. Archibald. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you.
All right, so let's start off with the first question. And I really want to know, you've been operating this company for a number of years and you've been training people for maybe longer than that. Where did your passion for educating women about the vast opportunities in the solar industry come from?
Well, first of all, let me say thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
But first, I must say that GSI is a leading Caribbean-based company, renewable energy company, that's dedicated to providing training and workforce development throughout the Caribbean, particularly in small island developing states and also in other countries in the Caribbean. And we want to ensure that we include an inclusive environment, not just for men, because we know that the solar industry is primarily male-dominated.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you don't see a lot of minorities in the solar industry.
Quite.
So therefore, we're really happy to be working with GPL, GUYSOL program, on this project to train as many women as possible and have them be a part of this movement.
I love that. I love that. So if I may ask a follow-up question, I know that everybody wants to do good, but then there are some barriers in between. What were some of your barriers in partaking in this training with these women across Guyana?
Well,
Or challenges, you know?
well, we have been doing this for a long time, and all across the Caribbean, Barbados, all of the OECS, Jamaica, all of the islands, most of the training that we have done have always been mostly men.
Oh.
And once in a while, you'll find maybe one or two women.
We're kind of curiously interested.
Yeah, included in the training. But being here in Guyana and getting to know all these women in the different regions that we operate in has been quite eye-opening for me and quite enlightening. And our instructors are here, so they will give you the experiences, But I think being the first time that we have all women in classes, it's been all positive.
Nice.
I don't think we've ever had that before. And I think women are smarter, they work much harder.
Is he saying that because we're here?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
No, I find that even in places where we train mostly men, if we have a class with 50 men and like 2 women, we always find that the women tend to stand out.
Yeah, top of the class kind of energy.
Yes, and we found these women here to be very highly motivated, enthusiastic, ask a lot of questions. They're really passionate about this training, and we're really appreciative of that. I'll leave it to the instructors to talk more about the experiences.
And we are diving right in. Thank you so much, Dr. Archibald. Lancel, how are you? Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm all right.
I love the accent. Okay, so Lancel, tell me. I know that you have been in multiple countries and you've done so many trainings, but tell me, what really brought you into the world of solar energy and what kept you here?
All right, so in St. Vincent, from National, I am an electrical inspector. And with the introduction of solar renewable, we had to be able to certify and also ensure that the systems that were being installed are compliant.
Yes.
And one of the youngest inspectors who were there, I say were, not the youngest anymore. I was thrown into the mix to ensure that the training came to the department, and it grew on me. And as I went forward, I kept looking for more and more and more. I met Dr. Archibald a couple of years ago, a very long time ago, when I did my training that the young ladies are doing now.
Oh.
Because I'm actually a student of the program.
Oh, I love that. From student to professor to tutor. Okay.
So I am a student of the program. So after doing that, becoming certified, I also went to also did the inspector's course, and that evolved into me now doing my master's in renewable energy.
Nice.
Kudos to you. That's
Yeah.
a big deal.
So I guess you see where the love is.
Yeah.
Then when I was asked to be a part of this program, I was like, to train women. This is something new.
So new.
Yeah, it's fresh. And why not? I would love to be a part of it. And the journey has been even more refreshing than Dr. Archibald delved into. At the end of the training, I could virtually say tears almost came to my eyes.
Oh, it must have been a full circle moment because
Yeah.
just the other day you were a student and now you're
Yeah.
yeah.
Tears almost came to my eyes. To see these young women virtually stepping into a space or a sphere that they had absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
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 So now they come in and tell me, sir, I really appreciate where you have brought us to. To see them answer questions without you guiding them.
And that's very refreshing, Lonzel, because when we did the interview, at the interview stage, when you were screening these women, right?
Yeah.
They were very restricted. They were very reserved young women, and
So
you
your
know,
soft skills were developed as well.
I would like to say so, and it's so refreshing to hear what Lonzel is saying, the testimonies that he's making. That you know, it pleases me, and I'm sure the stakeholders would be very pleased to know the transition that these women have had from the start to now.
Oh, of course. We're gonna tag them.
Yeah. It was amazing, and I'm sure Greg will, because I was at Region 6, SC Quibo, not SC Quibo, Berbice.
Yes.
Yes, got the county right.
Yes, Berbice. Forgive me. I'm still trying to get all of the names correct, and to see where they came from to where they are now, and then you hear the stories behind everything, and you're like, okay. And then you are at the end of the program saying, okay, sorry, I'm actually leaving.
I don't want to go.
Yeah, and they'll be like, sir, one came up to me once. Sir, are you going to be there with us with no internship? I'm like, why? But sir, we already got accustomed to you.
Green Solutions International, can we do something about this? Can we please?
Yeah, we already got accustomed to you. You're telling me that we have to now go and learn new people.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so sorry. When we're finished here, I have to leave. You know, and reaching to the point that where you're actually saying, guys, you're not going to see anymore. You know, it was like bittersweet.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't really quite say that. We're guiding them for the next 8 months.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we
It's
won't be with them
2026.
in
Yes.
Yes, we won't be with them in person.
virtually, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so important, I think. And I really do appreciate that full circle moment. I feel like I was there with you, but let me like wipe my invisible tears. As I'm sure some of the students are too. And move over to Gregory. Hey, Gregory. I'm good, tech guy. You know, we need a tech guy in our life. We need the guy that we're going to call and be like, Gregory, the solar paneling, not solar paneling. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Gregory. You have? You fixed it?
All of that.
That's it. Very good. I love the tech guys. I love the tech guy. I love it. Gregory, based on your, this is going to be a hard question, and I know some persons, their ears are going to perk up right now because they're going to wonder, what is Dahlia asking? But it's a very practical question, and I think people are asking themselves because of the fact that when you hear energy, even if it's solar, you think it's male dominated. So tell me, Gregory, based on your technical knowledge, of course, how capable do you think women are of functioning at a high capacity in the solar industry?
For me, that question is actually a no-brainer. Women are excellent in the energy sphere. They are already in the energy sphere, already. So then performing is not a problem. What I found actually that exceeded our expectations
Ooh.
by 110%.
Hmm.
These women are intelligent. They are not just intelligent, but they are so smart that they grasp information easily. And that is something that you will need to be a good technician. Also, what we realize as instructors is that we saw them communication and team building is something that was, for me, you don't really see that in males because, we're alphas.
Yeah.
You want to be the head of the pack, but you need to learn how to be a follower,
Correct.
work in a team.
Those women are doing the training. When they couldn't get something work out, they got together. Team,
And they figured it out.
Yeah.
and they learned it from them. And you couldn't take that away. So for me, what drew me most to them was that they communicated well, they team built well, and they grasped the information. And if they didn't know, the next morning you fetch your life.
They're gonna know.
It's on my list. Yeah.
Gregory, I love that. And that you guys facilitated that kind of group learning. I know there's a lot of strength in community. How did that strength rally them through with the curriculum, with the weight of the curriculum?
Well, for me at SCP Region 2, Region 2.
Yeah.
The ladies, for me, they were not really in competition with the other regions, but they were in competition. And I fastened that why because I think that they wanted something to be their own, and for them, definitely being first, getting recognition, and seeing things when the lab comes here. We need to have that lab, sir, because we
What
want it.
lab, Gregory?
So-
What lab?
There's a solar training lab that Green Solutions bring on the field, on the ground when we're doing training, and it helps the students then to actually take theory and put it on the practical.
Yeah, they connected well.
Nice, in a safe environment. That's what you call the lab. I love that. Big up to Green Solutions International.
It's a mobile training
Yeah, it-
lab.
Oh, it's mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mobile. It has wheels.
It was rotated in various timelines for the training with the women.
That's really interesting.
So where one set was learning the theory, the other set was doing the labs, and by the time that came, they already have a good theoretical understanding, so they can apply it to the mobile lab.
I do want to do this training.
Where were you when you were advertised?
Well, I do my volunteers and also my students at youth.
Oh, so you had your
Development.
hand
We'll be
full.
in contact with Green Solutions International because we're doing our own version of a hands-on training this August. We do it every August for Career Day. So I will be contacting you guys, tutors, because you're saying that these women, they're moms, they're students.
Yes, I wanted to
business
tap into that.
owners.
Yes.
And they handle that curriculum hands down. Thank you so much, Gregory. Chitra,
Yes.
you are going to tap into it because I need to know what is next. I've been hearing about phase 2 and
Yes.
about traveling to a different region and about actually applying all of that knowledge to give energies to communities. Tell me, what is this phase 2 about?
Okay, so the phase 2 is basically about after the extensive 5 weeks training that they've had with Green Solutions.
Yes.
What we're going to do now is that all of that they've learned, we're actually going to we're going to apprentice them for 8 months, and it's going to be funded by GPL's GUYSOL program. And what they are basically doing is that they are in the regions where our solar farms are going to be constructed. So by then, it's going to be commissioned. So they're going to be working on these solar farms and basically having more hands-on. So what they've had, the little that they've had with the solar labs, they're now going to have more intense interaction with the real-life applications through the solar farm sites. So all of these women will be deployed in the respective solar farm sites. They're going to be having hands-on for 8 months. In addition to that, we're still going to have Green Solutions in the picture. So we're going to transition them from the face-to-face interaction that they've had with these women regionally. So they're going to go on a virtual platform where they're going to connect with these women still, and they're going to do some more soft skills-oriented training. What we wanted to do is not just enhance their these women, we didn't want to just enhance their technical skills, but also their occupational skills, their basically general know-how skills in terms of communicating, networking, professionalism, making them competitive towards or to go, alongside their male counterparts. So when they go out in that real world, they will be very explicit, they will be very expressive, and of course, technically inclined.
technically in time and competent. Guys, aren't you proud of yourself? Can you just like tap your shoulder? I know it's cheesy. Come on, touch your shoulder. No, come on, don't let me hang in. Oh my god.
But
Don't make it look bad.
I just wanted to add, we
Go ahead,
have
Doctor.
another instructor who's not here. He had to leave early.
Yeah.
Nicholas Mattis from Wisconsin.
Hey. I'm pretty sure he's watching this.
Yeah, Blake, look up yourself.
Make it yourself.
So Nick was in Region 10,
Yes.
you know, and I'm sure he wishes that he could be here, but
Share something. What would Nick
yeah.
say? Dr. Archibald.
What would Nick say?
What would Nick say as we're wrapping up
Nick
our
says a lot.
intricate conversation?
Nick says a lot.
For every that's what Nick would have said.
Nick would say, you know, this was great, you know, and I really enjoyed my time working with these women in Region 10, and, you know, it was wonderful.
Region 10 is a
Like-
great region.
Yeah, Linden.
But pick up yourself, Nick.
Um,
Thank you for the time.
Yeah, and he also is the one who provided the mobile lab. We partnered with Nick.
That's a
And
really
so
good
the
thing.
lab, yes, we've used his lab in St. Kitts, Barbados, Guyana, and wherever else you can think of.
I love
right?
that.
So it's really a useful tool. You wouldn't get to actually touch and feel the materials, you know.
Hands-on experience.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was really good. That was a shout out to Nick, and then to include our coaches, Dr. Eric Hunt, who is the Director for Innovation and Entrepreneurship at Hofstra University. He's one of the coaches. Dr. Kimberly Engerman, she's the Dean for Social Sciences. I hope I got that right, at the University of the Virgin Islands.
That's a
We have-
title. I love
Yes.
that.
We have Rosine Wildman, and then we also have Kenisha Anderson Thomas.
This is a
Both of
big
them are
team.
coordinators. So they'll be coaching these women, teaching them these
For the 8 months.
Oh yes, moving into 2026.
entrepreneurship.
Oh, nice.
How we want them to start businesses also,
Yeah.
you know. And, you know, we see the importance of building local capacity.
Yes.
We have the two instructors here who are locally rooted in the Caribbean. That's the tagline actually for GSI. Locally rooted. but
Oh, locally
connected.
rooted. Local like black tea.
Yes.
We love that. Big up to Kush. All right, guys. I feel as though my heart is full. I can tell that you love what you do. I can tell that you pour your finances, time, and soul into it. This has been part 2 of the series, and I have enjoyed the conversation. It was so fruitful. You can tell that you guys love what you do. You pour so much of yourself into it, and your time and your knowledge is not being taken for granted because the girls were bright, shining stars.
Yep.
And that's just a taste of the class. You're going into 2026 with big plans, and I know that it will be executed. On behalf of Green Solutions International, I am Erin Daly Richmond, and it was a pleasure talking to all of you. I hope
Likewise.
you guys, thank you, darling. I hope that you guys, our viewers, comment and interact with this video, and of course, like Green Solutions International on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and wherever you listen to your podcasts. We're Android and Apple, baby. We got you. Check us out. I'm really thankful, guys. Wait, bye to our people. Look out for more great content.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.